Hello, Taurus. Hello, my bull gang. Elsie here with a bonus read for you, my friends, just before we hit the new week, right? The sneak peek comes out tomorrow. And look at this. We have a bonus day. I am so grateful to be able to do readings, not only for you, Taurus, but for Gemini, for Cancer, and for Pisces. And so it's turned into a whole darn bonus day, and I'm all about it. I'm here for it. I sure am. Thank you, Taurus. Excuse me. Thank you for the ways that you support this channel. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, come on in. I hope you'll find a seat. We like to be in the comments around here. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us do. We are communicating with each other, supporting each other, and finding solutions rather than being focused on the problems. And so thank you so much for you doing your part in the comments. So if you are brand new, I hope you will stay. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and that bell button so you'll know when I'm uploading. Earth Day around here is usually Mondays, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn Day. All right, let's take a look here. If you are my ride or die, you know this is for you. Thank you so much for all the ways that you love on this channel. I can never say thank you enough. Thank you for your kindness. All right, here we go, Taurus. Let's find out what's coming up for you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And you know that if you've been here before, that these bonus reads, I do not date or time them. They will be resonating for you today or possibly in the future. Here we go. Tell me about Taurus, please. We do have the Magician. Look, you can have whatever you want. It's all up to you. You can bring it in from the 5D into the 3D. It's all about you. You just have to want it. So the Magician here is the one who has all of the tools, but is also very confident. Look, there's a lot of people walking out around there, Taurus, walking out in the 3D there with a lot of tools that they're not using, that they don't realize, but you've realized that you have them. You realize you've got the magic and you know your worth. You know, and you are confident that with all of the aces in hands, right? The Ace of Cups, Swords, Wands, and Pentacles, that you can go whatever direction you want. Let's take a look here. Tell me more about the Magician. That's Aries energy. We do have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Tell me more. I think you had to walk away from something in order to become the Magician. I think that's what it is. All right. We've got the Star. So there is wish fulfillment here. Right here is the wish fulfillment. We've got Aquarius energy here now. So there is wish fulfillment. I do feel that you, my friend, have been wishing upon a star. I want to say getting your balance, healing the self, and that's how you become the Magician. I feel like it's a confidence or knowing that you are worthy of whatever's coming at you, of your wish fulfillment. I feel like you now are in an energy of having hope. Hope that there's something in the future. And I want to say that maybe with this Eight of Cups, it was hard to walk away from something in the past, that you emotionally disconnected from someone. But I want to say that it was supposed to happen that way, because if you had stayed in the presence of somebody, giving to somebody else, I feel like you may not have realized your magic. You may not have realized that whatever you wants you if you hadn't have walked away from whatever was in the past there. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. You began to work on yourself. So not only did you disconnect from something emotionally in the past there, something you didn't want to settle for or something that wasn't serving you, you went straight into this Eight of Pentacles, working on the self, self-mastery, working really hard on something. And it shows because you end up showing up here as the Magician, right? Whether you're an Aries or not, it doesn't matter. We've got the Princess of Swords, who is the Page. Sorry, I've got to get this. Maybe we can see through there, right? Trying to get the censoring crystals to appease the YouTubers. YouTube here. They're scared of boobies, so there we go. So we got the Princess of Swords. In this deck, the Princess is the Page. So it does feel like you came to this realization, right? The Page of Swords is the one who is the student, ready to learn. I'm ready to dig up whatever I need to in order to learn about the self, about the self-mastery here. So I also feel like with the Page of Swords being here is that this student has learned through hard work. You can become the Magician, and you can make your manifestations arrive. You can do whatever you want when you're the Magician. You're floating the boat there. You're the captain of the ship. It goes where you want it to go. Tell me more. So you are in an energy of being open to learning new things. And I think one of the things that you're learning is that as the Magician, wish fulfillment's on the way. We do have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I want to say that the Ten of Cups to me feels like that is what you walked away from. That maybe there was some sort of emotional connection or relationship. Maybe it's family. For some of you, it could be, your family, like mom, dad, sister, brother. Maybe that was like a toxic place, or it was a degradation of the family or a breakdown of the family. When the Ten of Cups is in the reverse for me, it's more like it's like we were once happy. We were once, we had a lot of emotional happiness. And then I walked away because I realized that I needed to work on myself. It's like you became open to the truth, open to the lesson. And it feels like you realize with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, there was just no way that you are going to be able to be happy in the place that you were unless you did a little bit of work on yourself. What did you walk away from here, Taurus? What did you disconnect from, my friend? We do have the Devil. So it was something that was an attachment. Like you felt attached to it. You almost felt powerless. You felt like that you were chained to it. So it could have been a relationship, a friendship, a loveship. Take it as it resonates. Maybe it was a situationship, but it feels like the Devil was here and you couldn't let go of it, or you felt like you couldn't. And then you finally peel yourself away from it with the Eight of Cups when you realize that you didn't want to settle for the Devil energy. So it could be somebody who had who was toxic, somebody who had some sort of addiction, possibly. It feels like there was somebody here that you were with in the past, whether it's a friend or a lover, that kept doing something obsessively over and over again. It was causing fear and doubt and I'm not enough. And it's like this person was very disconnected from love, disconnected from feelings. That's also why the Eight of Cups is here. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that you had considered being in a long-term relationship with, but maybe it was someone you were in a long-term relationship with. We have the 10 Pentacles here, but I want to say that because you're Taurus, that you're the one that brought all the money, the stability, the dependability. You were the person who brought all 10 Pentacles here, and I feel like you were in the presence of the Devil, or somebody who is being held down by the Devil. Somebody could be Capricorn. They don't have to be. Could be Aries. Could be Aquarius. But it feels like you felt like you couldn't get away. Maybe you just didn't want to leave them with nothing because you were the one that brought all the pentacles, right? The moon is here. It feels like it was a dark time for you, that you were kind of feeling around in the dark. Things weren't as they seemed. I feel like when it comes to you, Taurus, that you're the giver, the overgiver. You're constantly giving and loving and doting and all of that stuff. And I feel like what you didn't see, or what the moon energy was concealing from you, is that you were the only one doing all the work. And this person was benefiting from all the work that you were doing. And this person wasn't really giving you any emotion. They were very disconnected from their emotions. But I feel like you figured it out. But it took some time for you to figure it out, right? The moon energy is things are not as they seem. So maybe you didn't realize it or recognize it right away. We do have Pisces and Cancer energy here. Tell me why the Magician is here for Taurus, please. Tell me why Taurus is the Magician. We do have the Queen of Wands. I feel like you just decided to go. The Queen of Wands is the one who is independent, the one who is just going to go do what they want to do, color outside the lines, right? This person is someone who's been through a lot of crap. She sits on the throne. I say she because there's a woman on the card. Please don't get hung up on the women and the men on the cards because we're reading energies here, not body parts. So we've got the Queen of Wands, who is the go-getter, right? I think that you realized that this person was disconnected from their feelings, and you were the one putting in all 10 pentacles, right, for this long-term relationship, hoping it would happen. But I feel like you realize that this person is very toxic, possibly addicted, and that this person wasn't about to stop doing things obsessively. And so I feel like you went. I feel like you used the Queen of Wands energy and you took off, and it broke your heart. I don't think you wanted to go, Taurus. I don't think you wanted to leave this person. You didn't want to leave them there. I don't think you did, but I think at some point you realized that you could no longer do this, that it was hurting your own soul, that this person's devil energy, their doubt, their their sadness, their fear, their addictions, whatever they were doing was actually rubbing off on you. And I think that you decided you just needed to go. And that's why the Queen of Wands here is because she's the badass of the group, right? Got a lot of queens. This Queen of Fire is the badass. You could have a fire placement. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But it is an energy, right? These can be people in your story, but they're also energies if they are not people. And the energy of the Queen of Wands is I just got to go. I just have to take my stuff and go, whether my heart's broken or not, because it feels like it was a heartbreaking situation. We do have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, complete silence. So you did completely break away from the person who either is a Capricorn or somebody who was acting like they were attached to something else, or you weren't their first priority for sure. They could not access their feelings for you because they were taken over by the devil here. So tell me what you're hoping for here, my friend. Tell me what you're hoping for. What is your wish fulfillment? Tell me about the Star. We do have the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. We have the Prince of Swords, who is the Page. Wait. Yeah. Page. And then we have the Prince of Cups. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So it does feel like in order to let go of what was going on back here, the Tower had to come. But look, the Tower and the Star are next to each other. The Tower comes first, and then the Star comes to clean up all the rubble. So it's like the illusion had to be, it's like it busted your illusion. You had a realization, it busted your illusion to the ground, and you realized here that you had to go. Yeah, the the Knight. Okay. So the princes are knights. Sorry, I just got corrected. Charlie just corrected me. These are knights. So I feel like you just decided you needed to go, right? And you got the heck out of there really quickly. Once the Tower fell and everything fell apart, I think you got out of there really quickly. And I think that you were headed on to other bigger and better things. Now this makes more sense as to why the Ten of Cups is in the reverse here, because I feel like with this princess who is the Page, I feel like you come to this sort of realization, or you're learning about it. You're looking back there and you're learning about it. That's what I needed to do. I needed to work on myself. I needed to dig up information on me and figure out why I was so darn unhappy. And you were back there. We've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Three of Cups. But look, I really do feel that everything happens for a reason, and I know you hate when I say it because some of you are in a hard place in your life, and I get it. I do get that. But we do have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is about victory after the fight. After whatever went on back here, this fight was really hard for you. It feels like you will get some victory here. You will have victory in love, but I think that it's almost like you had to know the darkness before you could know the light. And so we do have the Nine of Wands here, and it feels like you carried this around for a while, feeling exhausted, feeling like you're kind of at the edge of making a change. It feels like for some of you, you're like, why aren't things changing, Elsie? And I feel it's because you're still in the Nine of Wands. You might still be healing the self, learning about the self, learning that the Ten of Cups, if it shows up in the reverse, is not something that you want. And I think that you ignored it because the devil energy is all about seduction of the material world, right? Or seduction of the flesh. And I feel like you were ignoring that the Ten of Cups was actually in reverse. But I want to say here that there's celebratory energy here, celebration and happiness. So that tells me that you're no longer in the Nine, that you will finally step over the finish line here, which is also what the Six is about. We just need one more wand, my friend, for you to be able to step over that finish line. I think the one wand is in the hand of the Queen. So I feel like you are at a place where you can drop your burdens and be happy again. Tell me about the outcome here. Tell me what's coming up for those Tauruses who have broken away from this really hard energy that was in the past here. I feel like you are open to romance. I feel like you, that after healing from the Tower, we've got the Knight of Cups here. We do have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So maybe you're feeling, some of you, a little bit stuck at this time. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. You won't be stuck for long. So I feel like it's a breather. It's a time for you to breathe. It's time for you to breathe here. We now have the Page of Pentacles. There is a new beginning coming. The Wheel of Fortune is smack dab in the center of your reading. There's a lot of change going on for you right now, I want to say. A lot of change. It is leading you to the Three of Cups, to celebration, happiness, going out with friends, maybe an invitation. Take it as it resonates. We do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy here. We do have the... which one is it here? The Six of Swords in the reverse. So if you've been feeling stuck because you're getting out of this energy, I want to say that if you've been feeling stuck, it's because it's not divine timing for you to move forward and start something new. It feels like for some of you, you're still at the edge of your healing with the Nine of Wands. For those of you who have already moved on, the Queen of Wands is here. So I feel like you're independent, doing your own thing. I think that you're single. I think that you're holding down work, home, life, going after your passions, going after the things that you want. But some of you still are stuck here in the Nine of Wands. And so I feel like that's why the Six of Swords is here. But things are about to change, and things are about to change. There is a new beginning. Something is already brewing in the 3D. The universe is already creating a new beginning for you. You just need to be able to see it. That's all. And I don't think that you can just yet. We have the Five of Cups. So some of you are still in sadness. I asked for the Ace of Wands. So what happens when the Empress is here? I asked for the Ace of Wands, and there it is. So I think that if you're the one feeling in sadness from having to break away from whatever was back there holding you down, I feel like you're so close, my friend. You're so close to stepping over the line where you can drop the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups is right here for you. So keep it up. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. We've got the Seven Wands here. Keep your boundaries tight. This person can come back at any time. That's not what I'm predicting. It's not in this reading. But please, now that you have grown, now that you know who you are, now that the Tower has come and thrown everything to the ground and you've healed, please make sure that you have tight boundaries. And those boundaries are for you, right? They're not for anybody else. The boundaries for you are, if you do A, you're always going to get B from me. It's consistency. It's like, no, I'm not letting you hop this fence. Nope, you can't do it. I feel like that's what's giving you stability. But I feel like at this time, we just need to wait for the world to happen, right? We need to wait for things to come full circle, for some sort of a monumental change or some type of an achievement. And the Two of Wands, when you're ready to move again, when you're ready to make decisions to move forward here, I feel like the World card will show up. The World card is telling me that there is something that is, like a monumental change. You can close that door now. And when you close that door, that person's not coming back again. Keep your boundaries high, my friend. You're almost there for some of you. Some of you are already there and already acting out as the Queen of Wands, going to get what you want. And others of you, I feel like it's coming, like it's right around the corner. Your healing is about to begin. And it might start, you will know that your healing has begun because you're going to start being more social, more pleasant, more ready to have fun. I feel like that's what's going on here. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much, Taurus, for coming here and watching. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because you know I'm always back. Boop, boop. Love you guys. Bye-bye.